Good morning. Welcome to another video by Team Adcom. In this particular video, we will be discussing a question that is related with the chapter Work Energy Power in the class 11 physics portion. So the given question is a wooden block of mass 1 kilogram is pushed up a surface inclined to a horizontal at an angle of 30 degree by a force 10 Newton parallel to the inclined surface. So we are having an inclined surface. So for the first thing is that we need to be able to draw the diagram. So we are having an inclined surface. From this particular inclined surface is able to make an angle 30 degree with the horizontal. So this particular angle theta is equal to 30 degree. So by applying a force of 10 Newton parallel to the inclined surface, we are trying to push the block up. What is the mass of the block? Mass of the block is 1 kilogram. So let the block be here. As block be here, we know that due to gravity, its weight will be acting downwards. That will be equal to mg. Since this particular angle is theta, if you are drawing perpendicular to the surface of the block, this will also be equal to theta, nothing but equal to 30 degree. According to vector resolution, if this is mg, this can be written as mg cos theta, and this can be written as mg sin theta. mg sin theta. You are applying a force in this particular direction. Due to the application of the force, friction will be acting in the opposite direction. It will be equal to frictional force. Frictional force. So then they are telling that the coefficient of friction between the block and incline is 0.1. That is mu s. The coefficient of friction mu s or mu is equal to 0.1. If the block is pushed by a distance of 10 meter along the incline. So the displacement of the block s is equal to 10 meter. What we need to calculate first? First thing what we need to calculate now, work against gravity. So the work, we know that the work against gravity Wg is equal to mass in m into acceleration due to gravity into height. Here we don't know what is the height to which this particular object is pushed against the gravity. So if you're considering like the diagram now, here you can see that. So here this particular angle is 30 degree. They're telling that it object is displayed to the inclined surface by a distance of 10 meters. So this is 10. So we don't know this particular height value. We don't know this particular height value. But according to by taking a right angle triangle, by applying the principles of trigonometry, if you take sine theta, sine 30 equal to opposite side. If it is h mean, opposite side will be height is equal to h upon opposite side by hypotenuse h upon 10. That is h is equal to 10 into sine 30. We know that the value of sine 30 is 1 by 2. Therefore, 10 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 5 meter. So the height is going to be 5 meter. So it is a work against the gravity, that is equal to mass. Mass is 1 kilogram. Acceleration due to gravity is 10. Height is equal to 5. That is 10 into 5, that is equal to 50 joules. This is the one way in which you can approach it. There is another method, that is work against gravity, that is equal to, we need to see that this particular object is pushed along the inclined surface. What is the component of component of force against the gravity? Here we are having the, with respect to gravity, component is mg. Along the vertical surface, the component is mg sin theta. Therefore the force into displacement, nothing but equal to force into displacement. What is the force component against the gravity with respect to inclined surface? That is mg sin theta. The force component will be equal to mg sin theta into displacement is how much? Displacement is 10 meter. So mass is 1 into 10 into sin 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2 into 10. 10 and 2 will get cancelled. You will get 5 here. 5 into 10, that will be give you 50 joules. Both method you will get the same answer. Second is work against the force of friction. See, when you are applying a force, there will be a force of friction that will be acting in the opposite direction. You need to know one more thing. There will be a normal reaction that will be acting vertically, not vertically upward, that will be acting vertically upward with respect to the object. So this is equal to normal reaction. So if you're considering force due to friction, we know that force due to friction, that is equal to coefficient of friction mu s into normal reaction. We know that normal reaction mg cos theta are acting opposite to each other, so we can write it as mu s into mg cos theta. What is the value of mu s? Mu s is 0.1, mass is equal to 1, acceleration due to gravity is 10, cos theta is nothing but equal to cos 30. So that is equal to 0.1 into 10, that will become 1. Cos 30 is nothing but equal to root 3 by 2. Now we need to calculate work due to force of friction, that is equal to force of friction into displacement. Force of friction is root 3 by 2 into displacement is 10. So 10 and 2 will get cancelled. So you will be getting 5 root 3 joules. So the work against the force of friction is 5 root 3 joules. Now we need to calculate what is the acceleration of the block when it moves upward. Assume that the object moves upward with an acceleration of e. So what is the component? We need to use the force in order to accelerate the body by an acceleration of a. So we need to accelerate by an acceleration of a. We need the force. This force has to resist against gravity. This force has to resist against friction. So if you're considering like the inclined surface now, we know that the force due to friction is acting in this direction. Mg sin theta component, that means force due to gravity is acting downward. Now we need to accelerate the object by an acceleration of a. That means the applied force has to compensate all these forces. Therefore, the applied force F will be equal to force due to friction plus mg sin theta plus the force required to accelerate the object by an acceleration of a. So what is the force due to friction? That is equal to root 3 by 2 plus what is mg sin 30? We need to know what is mg sin 30. Mg sin 30, that is equal to 1 into 10 into 1 by 2 plus mass into acceleration. This will become 5. So you will be getting 5 plus root 3 by 2 into ma. What is the value of applied force? They're telling that we are applying a force of 10 Newton. We are applying a force of 10 Newton. So this is equal to 10. That means 5 can be taken to the other side. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5 is equal to root 3 by 2 plus ma. Therefore, ma is equal to 5 minus root 3 by 2. Nothing but equal to 10 minus root 3 by 2. It will be equal to 4.13. Now we can calculate acceleration equal to 4.13 joules divided by mass. Mass is equal to 1 kilogram, that is equal to 4.13 meter per second square. So we are able to calculate all the three parts of the question. Hope the video is useful. If you need any clarification, do let us know in the comment section. As a token of gratitude, please like to this particular video, subscribe to our channel, keep watching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. Bye.